listen, today I want to talk about becoming a better version of yourself, right? Lately, I have been practicing personal development, also emotional intelligence, and also just acknowledge some things. Over the years of just reevaluated my life, and you and I know that we need to make changes in our life, right? Let's just put it like this. And so we become conditioned to our habits, our behavior, and in all reality, there are things that needs to be changed. And today we want to talk about that. Let's talk about that, how to become a better version of yourself. So let me just start off and say, in order for us to become a better version of ourselves, we have to learn how to embrace criticism. And what this means, maybe you've been hearing the same, you may have a bad habit, right? And so you are hearing it from Tom, Dick, Harry, and the list goes on. And when I say that, I'm not talking about coworker. I'm not talking about like a casual friend that you may see. But let's say, for example, your close friends around you. It could be your family, rather, right? But you're hearing the same thing over and over. So let me give you a prime example just to kind of simplify in layman terms. So let's say you are someone that constantly move things, right? And when you move it, you don't put it back in the right place, right? And so your friends or your family or your spouse or your children, it could be anyone, they just keep telling you about the same bad habit that you and I have, right? And so when you move something, you don't put it back. And so we feel a way about it. We don't want anyone to tell us what to do. And you're that kind of person where, you just feel like you're it. You're too old to listen or to take feedback to make improvement, right? And so this is how we have to fight and learn how to embrace criticism. If someone said something to you that deeply in your heart, if you have the conscience and you know that, you got a problem, this is the time to fix it. You don't have to be feeling like someone is trying to attack you or someone is trying to hurt your feelings or just saying bad stuff about you. It's not about that. It's about knowing the things that needs to be done. If you know you have a bad habit, we need to change it. And I have been self-evaluating myself. Now, one of the things for me, right, that I had to learn and self-evaluate and change it over time. So I'm this kind of person, if you hurt me, I'm ready to cut you off. If you hurt me, I just feel like, listen, I love you from a distance. I forgave you. I forgave myself, but I don't want to have nothing to do with you. So this means I don't want to give you another chance, right? And so this is a bad habit that I have, right? And I'm identified. I'm ready to just stop talking and I don't have nothing more to say, especially if you hurt me over and over. But I said to myself, how about learn to approach it a different way, right? Not just cut the person off, but create a boundary rather, right? And just know that, well, if you hurt me, maybe I shouldn't say this and this to you anymore, but continue being friends, but create a boundary where it doesn't have to reach to that place anymore, right? Another thing, I could be going into the bathroom and keep leaving the light on, and someone may say, you know what, you keep leaving the light on, and I just keep saying, no, that's not me. I didn't leave it on. But in order for us to create a better version of ourselves, we have to learn how to accept criticism to make improvement, right? So you're embracing it, you're listening, you're taking it in without any feelings or feeling like someone is attacking you, right? Another thing is practice emotional intelligence. A lot of time we let our feeling get the best of us. Our feelings is temporary, right? Sometimes we're happy, we're sad, we're in different kind of mood, but in all reality, sometimes things transpire and we let our emotion get the best of you, and then before you know it, you create a bigger problem rather, right? And so we have to learn how to practice emotional intelligence and not react just because you feel like you're trying to get a payback or something to that nature. We have to practice it because a lot of times it just get us in trouble, right? Sometimes you see someone kill someone out there, that's because they react so quickly without even thinking, and guess what? The rest of your life is doomed. Some may have families, friends, wife, or whosoever, but the fact is we have to learn how to practice emotional intelligence and not jump right ahead and just really think about what you're going to be doing. Another thing is sometimes it's better to just go silent. Not everything you have to answer to. Not everything we have to react to. Sometimes we have to let time heals on its own, right? Because we often want to react. We always want to satisfy someone by reacting or payback and things of that nature. And it's not good. So we have to learn how to practice these things so we can have a healthier mental health, right? Mental health is so important and we don't even know. A lot of us need help. A lot of us need therapy. A lot of people need prayer. A lot of people need to go to God in prayer. A lot of people need to read their Bible. We need to do things that can help our mind. We live in a world nowadays where it's constantly negativity in this world. Where is the peace? Where is the time for us to meditate, right? Where's the time to speak life into someone? Where is the time for the mental health? There's not much time. Our mind is so corrupt and distracted on the things that's in the world. But in all reality, we need to focus on doing the right things, right? And in this life, we know it's hard. But for you, in order for you to become a better version of yourself, we need not just you, but I'm not just pointing fingers at you, but I am also practicing this emotional intelligence, not to react right away, not to just jump in and do things, not to, I'm learning how to accept criticism, feedback to make improvement if it needs to. See, you would know the difference if someone is really trying to criticize you and take you down and don't like you or creating problem. You know the difference. If you have a conscience deep inside and someone has been reiterating it, telling you that this is a bad habit, then you know it's something that needs to be changed over time. But in order for you to become a better version of yourself, whether it becomes saving, stop spending money out there, and it doesn't make sense you working a 9-to-5 job and wasting your money going to the club and shopping it out, and before you know it, you have no money. That is a bad habit. All these different things, right? Whether you're staying out late and causing problems with your family, I don't know. I don't know. But anything that your mind, your subconscious mind telling you that, you know what, I'm not doing this right, then deep down inside it's something for you to change. All right? This message is not only for you, but it's also for me, right? Because there are things that we all need to change. We're not perfect. Such is life. We are not perfect, but if we can change something day to day, one step at a time, chunks by chunks, we will become a better version of ourselves. And I wanted to encourage you on that today. Let's talk about it. What are your thoughts on this video? Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and also to subscribe if you're brand new to this channel. Until then, I will see you around, my friend. Be blessed.